It's Monday, your favorite day of the week. I'm Stella Chung, and in today's Daily Fix, Mickey, Cyberpunk 2077's Phantom Liberty apparently came with a hefty price tag, the Dead Space remake is too scary for its own developers, and Marvel's Avengers is getting snapped out of existence. Sort of. Let's get into it. CD Projekt Red's The Witcher 3 is memorable for many reasons, among them having an expansive DLC add-on, Blood and Wine, being nearly a full game's worth of content on its own. Of course, that much content doesn't come cheap, and it looks like CDPR is trying to one-up themselves with the Cyberpunk 2077 expansion, Phantom Liberty. Via Polish outlet Parkiet, CDPR confirmed it will have the, quote, biggest budget ever allocated to one of its DLCs. While no actual dollar figure was released, we can imagine how expensive it must have been to not only retain Keanu Reeves as Johnny Silverhand, but also adding Idris Elba to the cast as Solomon Reed. The Witcher 3's Blood and Wine added roughly 15 to 20 hours of main story content and nearly double that if you wanted to 100% the whole thing. So it's pretty safe to assume Phantom Liberty is looking to add an equivalent amount of content. Unfortunately, we don't have much to go on outside of a teaser trailer released last year, but community director Marcin Morton said, quote, CDPR will be talking more about the game scope related details in the future. Have you explored all of Night City so far, and are you ready for more Cyberpunk? Let us know in the comments. How scary is too scary? That's a question the Dead Space remake's technical director is probably asking himself when he plays the game at night with his headphones on. Speaking to Play Magazine, technical director David Robillard said he struggles sometimes when playing the game because of its immersive experience. It's just too terrifying for him. He said, quote, when I'm playing it at night, I can't play it with headphones. It's just too f***ing scary. Just the amount of realism and, again, atmosphere. Not just visually, right? In the way we handle sound, ambiance, effects, having systems that will try to spook you. The devs are really going the extra mile to scare the out of you, going so far as to show die-hard Dead Space fan builds of the game every 6 weeks early on in development. They wanted to make sure all the things the fans loved about the original game were present in the remake, including the scares. If you've played the original, don't assume the spooks will be in the same places. The team is finding ways to keep you on your toes in areas you think are safe or have already visited. Robillard said, quote, you're never safe. Someone wants your lunch money and they're not friendly. And finally, some sad news for fans of Marvel's Avengers game. I know you're out there. Maybe not a lot of you, but you're out there. Anyway, Thanos is apparently snapping the Infinity Gauntlet on this title later this year after, well, no one seems to be playing it. According to a blog post from the development team at Crystal Dynamics, support for the game will end on September 30th, 2023. Digital purchases will no longer be available after that date, but solo content will still be playable along with multiplayer. All cosmetic items will be made free and, sorry, no refunds if you already spent money on them. This makes the latest update 2.7 the final content update for the game. Marvel's Avengers has had a rough go since its launch in 2020, with players complaining about lack of content and some content, like Spider-Man, locked behind specific platforms, i.e. PlayStation. To those that have stuck with the game since the beginning, we salute you. And that was your Daily Fix for today, Monday, January 23, 2023. Are you ready for the Phantom Liberty DLC? And are you still playing Marvel's Avengers? No shame if you are. Let us know in the comments, and check out our review of the PS5 exclusive Forspoken, and check out our 10 coolest things we found at the Super Nintendo World Hollywood. I'm Stella, follow IGN on Snapchat and all of your social media platforms, and we'll see you tomorrow.